I'm walking up to see if I can find what is marked on the Ordnance Survey map as Whitfield's Tump. I'm on Minchinhampton Common, spelled Minchinhampton, but pronounced Minchinhampton, in Gloucestershire, England. It's mentioned in the Domesday Book, and for generations commoners have had the right to graze cattle, horses and sheep on this land. Whitfield's Tump wasn't too hard to find. It's right by the 7th green of the golf course. The mound was originally a neolithic long barrow or a Bronze Age round barrow, but it's considerably reduced in size now. I talked to these groundsmen and they knew the story of Whitfield's Tump, and one of them told me that he mows round it several times a year to remind the golfers to keep off and that they get a free drop from the mound rather than further erase it divot by clumsy divot. On Sunday, the 1st of July 1739, George Whitfield stood on this ancient barrow, presumably with his back to the wind, and preached to a crowd estimated to be between 10,000 and 20,000 people. Not everyone was convinced by the newspaper reports of the size of the crowds that gathered to hear Whitfield. The American statesman, founding father, scientist, inventor, and face of the $100 bill, Benjamin Franklin, was among these skeptics. He doubted that so many people could even hear the voice of one man. So when Whitfield preached in front of the town hall in Philadelphia, Benjamin Franklin conducted his own experiment. He walked away down Market Street to the point where he could just hear what Whitfield was saying. Then, using that distance as a radius of a semicircle, he made his calculations. Here is his conclusion in his own words. I computed that he, George Whitfield, might well be heard by more than 30,000 people. As a direct result of Whitfield's preaching from this tump on Minchinhampton Common, at least 3 local churches were born, and 10 years later they joined together to form the Roxburgh Connection, which is still going today. If you want to visit this site, it's not difficult. It's open land. There's free car parking within about 100 yards. You will have to walk across the fairway, so pick your moment, or you can walk round. If you know more about this than me, which is very likely, please put it in the comments below. I, for example, would love to know what text he preached on that day.